Your podcast, a production of Joey Shimataro and Good Morning Gloucester Media. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the show with your host, Joey Shimataro, and his crew of merry castaways. No piping plovers will be intentionally harmed in the production of this podcast.
Good morning, Gloucester. Kate,
Hi.
We got distractions. Kate's with us this morning. Chris Lukakis is with us, and Pat is in the background with Scooty Boo Boo over there.
There's too many things to look at outside.
Kate is little ADHD action going on. But it is GloucesterCast 706. Sunday, January 21st, 2024, and we are at the Studio 44.
Yeah.
It's like 30 Rock.
44 Main Street, downtown Gloucester, and we're going to dedicate this podcast to Toby Pett. Toby Pett was a former GloucesterCast member who passed away. Is Toby that was at our first Bloody Mary challenge.
I think Toby was the one that came up with Super K.
It might have been, yeah.
I think it was.
Here's Toby with Nicole, and there's another one right here.
Hi, sir.
And
Sorry, Toby.
There's Toby right there. So today's podcast is dedicated to Toby. Who was a good friend to a lot of people. He was a loyal friend to a lot of people.
Sorry.
It's so fun. We're talking about an obituary.
Toby and my dad were buddies.
I-
We played hockey together at Cushing, so I'm
We were just
sorry.
talking about some people making it about themselves.
No, what I meant by that is, I'm sorry, Toby.
Love you, baby. I love you, baby. But
I don't do well with that.
But condolences go out to the Pett family, Arlie, Barry, Isabel, and I just wanted to read a few things from the obituary. Toby Stewart Pett was born in Beverly, as were his brothers and their father, Dr. Morris Pett. He was the physician delivering babies at his father, Dr. Pett, was delivered a lot of babies in Addison Gilbert Hospital. He was born on May 19th, 1951, and passed away on Tuesday, January 16, 2024. He was the brother of Arlie and Barry Pett. He was the uncle of Isabel Pett and brother-in-law of Miriam Pett. Toby grew up on Good Harbor Beach and went to Gloucester Public Schools until he transferred in high school to Cushing Academy, where
Buzza.
played hockey with Buzza, Kate's dad. He also attended UMass Amherst. Toby took a summer school trip to Hawaii, though we think his love of the water led him to take two classes, Surfing 101 and Surfing 102. Toby also traveled to Iceland. Toby's love of the water led him to his loves, the water in different forms. His love of skiing led him to years of working in the ski industry, spending countless years skiing throughout New England. Toby was even known for having his own ski wax, which he shared with many friends. And he also sold it, because I know he would go up to some places that carried Toby's ski wax. It was a special blend that these people really thought was something special. The greatest love of his life was sailing and anything related to it. He delivered sailboats, worked on them, and sailed on sailboats, from runabouts to J-boats. He even gave a sailboat to his niece Isabel. Toby also loved his home city of Gloucester, participating in many activities and causes. He was also a Gloucester City Councilor at Large from 78 to 79. I didn't know that. He lived in many locations in Gloucester throughout his life, with his retirement years recently at Sheedy Park. Regardless of where he was, Toby had a reputation not matched by many, both in the kitchen and behind the bar. I met Toby at Old Beaujolais, not Cafe Beaujolais, the original, where was No, it was at where the original, wherever. Oh God.
A restaurant.
No, it was where Ron Gillis's coffee shop was originally on Union Hill. Union Hill Coffee Shop. Toby was a bartender there, and I was single, and I used to bring girls there to the bar. And Toby always acted like it was the only girl I had ever brought in there, and I really loved it for that. And he really had an unbelievable knowledge of food and wines, an excellent sommelier, and then I credit Au Beaujolais with really kicking off the food scene in Gloucester. There was the White Rainbow had been around for years, but Au Beaujolais was the place that showed Gloucester that it could be done. It was, that you like an elevated dining experience could happen. And Toby was a big part of that place. So there's that for him. So that, they had a private, immediate family-only burial Friday on the 19th at Mount Jacob Cemetery in Gloucester. And the family's going to have a celebration of life in the spring or summer, probably on the water. If anyone would like to help or contribute something to the celebration in Toby's memory or honor, feel free to contact Arlie, Barry, or Isabel. If anyone would like to make a contribution to Toby's memory, they can make a check to the Gloucester Fund with Sale GHS in the memo section and mail it to 45 Middle Street, Gloucester, Mass. 01930. You can also visit GloucesterFund.org to make a donation by PayPal or Venmo. All contributions are tax deductible as allowed by law. So, again, today's podcast is dedicated to the memory of our friend Toby Peck. Barry Hallett says, otherwise known as Big MIT, Big Mitt, Big Mitt, if you shook his hand. He did have big hands. Lynn Scale, good morning. Good morning to the Spanks, the swingers from the highest STD rate community in the United States at the Villages in Florida.
It's important we recount that each week.
Every week.
You know what? People tell me they love the little recurring. They do love it. So I feel I would be remiss if I didn't do that. Annie Rochon's with us. Camille DePesa. Good morning from Naples. We were just in Naples. Carlo Masseri. Good morning. Nita Margarita, John Cahill, and Jeffrey Amero. Harry Ballett, Kim Lufkin, Williams, Paula Ryan O'Brien, Pat McNally, Neil Overberg, and there we go. That's all I checked in so far this morning. So this marks, we opened on a Saturday. This marks the 8th day of the gallery that has been open. Gallery, shop, studio, whatever we're going to call 44 Main Street. Good morning, Jamie Matheson.
Hi, Jamie.
And it's been a blast. I think Pat and I went into this knowing it's not going to be like some kind of huge financial windfall, but we just jumped at the opportunity to be a part of Main Street and this little space. With my regular job.
Look, we have a friend.
Hey, Peter, how you doing? Peter Caravo, there he is.
Oh, I see his name all the time.
I gotta give him a check for the Gloucester Glossing Association for any of the trucker caps, the Plover trucker caps. I donate 10% of the sales to the Gloucester Boxing Club, and I think I owe him like $27.50 right now, something like that. Anyway, but the space became available, and because it's so small and the rent is reasonable, it made it doable because we're not going to be able to be here, when my lobster season kicks in, and I don't expect Pat to have to sit here morning, noon, and night. But it's been so fun in that, every 20 or 30 minutes, someone swings by, and you get to have conversations with your buddies. We got Cafe Sicilia next door. We got Castaways over there. And I've tried every single day to go to a different little coffee shop or eatery. Yesterday was Virgilio's, Castaways in the morning, and I got a little cookie at Cafe Sicilia. But it's been great.
Mm-hmm.
You having this space was led to my first time this week ever going to Cafe Sicilia. I've lived up here for 25 years. I've never set foot in the place, and it was outstanding. And I've talked to so many people about it, and they said you're crazy. They have the best coffee around, and everybody has a favorite there.
And Joe Wilkins.
Yeah, he popped in.
He popped in
from the library.
We got that split pea soup. It was fantastic.
Yeah. I hate peas. I have never in my life thought I would have split pea soup, but I smelled yours. It smelled so good. It was delicious.
It was a freezing cold day. It was
delicious.
And they have a different soup every day, so there's that. Peter Rollins.
Hi, Pete.
There he is.
Source Bakery. Source Bakery fan. So was Gattuso.
Really?
Yeah.
They go there.
Man.
I think some of the places close earlier, and I heard that Source Bakery is open a little later than the other places. Yeah, I got to give that place another shot. I haven't been back. Kim Lufkin, you're doing a great job supporting and promoting all the local businesses on Main Street and the area. Well, that is part of the gig. We really, I enjoy people, and I enjoy, the social aspect of it. Probably, if I had to choose between being like super profitable and not being able to see friends and stuff like that, or being, just break even on this place, but seeing all your buddies, I would choose to break even and see all your buddies. So it's been really nice for so many people to stop in and buy stuff and support us. So there's that. You want to talk about this?
Oh yeah, I saw this. I forget where it was. Maybe it was the Gloucester Times, but that Essex has backed the license transfer for Ripple on the Water, the place over by Pike Marine, I think, right there. Which has been sort of open and closed for many years. They got off to sort of a rocky start.
Is that Periwinkles?
The old Periwinkles. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think what happened is somebody had bought it, and then he ended up getting sick. It went through like treatment and then reopened, and there was COVID and all that stuff in the middle of it. So I think they had sort of an unfortunate run, though I had heard good things about it when it opened. Anyway, now Corey from the Blue Marlin, and also
Boathouse.
And now the Chokebridge Tavern as well. He's got that. He's taken that over, and if you know the Blue Marlin, you know the food's always awesome there.
Kate's
My favorite.
Yeah.
We never go.
I know.
Same here.
It's one of those things, if you don't get there at 4.
But I told someone it's your favorite place, but we hardly go because it's a trek to get out there, and we're afraid we're not going to get a seat. And someone told me recently it's you can get seats at the bar. It's slowed down a little bit. I think it's just everybody's kind of like, a lot of people are in hibernation. We got to go. We'll go there soon.
I think it'll be a good thing for Essex. You'll have whatever they call that. You'll have Shays when they reopen for the season, and then what's the other one on the
CK
water?
Pearl.
CK Pearl. Yeah, so that's a nice little stretch into the brewery.
Yeah. So and the place too. One of the top 5 Cape Ann pizza places for me. The Rivers Bend.
Oh yeah.
All that place in the summer on a boat. You ever take your boat up to there?
I haven't.
It's it's a little tricky.
Yeah.
Not impossible.
Remember the first time we did it?
Yeah, in pitch black.
On the McCarthy show?
Oh, jeez.
And Charlene and I were like this with our cell phones, just holding each other.
There's no
Bringing
room.
it down.
And it's
Every little wave, it was a
It was
tsunami.
scary.
Yeah.
It was scary.
And it was your oboe. Like,
It was McCarthy's.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't know there's that marina there. You can pull in there and go grab pizza. Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's the little with the ramp where the what do they call it? The pontoon
like a
boats.
concierge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Essex River Cruise.
Essex Rivers Cruise.
Yeah.
You can pull in there.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's great.
How many more months with the countdown?
Oh God, May 15th.
Okay.
We're gonna put the boat on May 15th, like we do every year, and it's gonna be rainy and cold until the 3rd week of June, because that's how it goes.
I'm hoping to get my boat out of the water next week.
I know. What was the last time you took the ride of your boat?
Right before we went away, well, actually, it might have been Christmas morning. I think we went out once after Christmas. And this week's just too cold to get it out. So it looks like there's a couple of mid-40s days next week. We'll probably go for one final cruise and then haul it out.
Amazing. Kate, you have something coming up you want to talk about? You have potentially
Sure. I have a new, hi Drew Hale. I have a new listing coming on probably on the 30th of January, if not sooner. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo in Gloucester. I don't know if anybody is following the real estate market, but there is nothing on the market. I actually had a phone call yesterday from a buyer of mine. She said, "Can you add Gloucester on my list?" And I was like, "I could have sworn I did." It was on there, but nothing is coming on. Nothing. So she thought I didn't have Gloucester on her, search. So it's nice to have something. There's only 2 single-family homes on the market that are under $1 million.
That's wild.
So if you're thinking about selling, there is no competition out there. Don't wait till the spring like everybody thinks.
Yeah.
People need a house. People want a house. They don't care. The grass will be green at some point. So
Sell your house, right? Sell your house up here and go call Charlene, our buddy Charlene down in Florida.
Get out of here.
And you can go get warm down in
Have to be
Naples.
here. Don't.
That would work.
Yeah.
That would work.
So the 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo will be under $500,000.
Wow.
It's beautiful.
That looks, the photo,
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
It's
It legit.
gorgeous kitchen.
It doesn't
very
need
high-end
anything.
appliances.
It's,
No.
it's move in.
I love
And
the beams.
the
It's like
beams
a
are-
wide
yeah.
open.
And you can rent it. There is like a, you can't do like short-term rentals. I believe it's a 10-month minimum. But, a lot of people want that income, want to go away, want to whatever, maybe live there for a few years and then have it be an investment. So there's a possibility there for you guys. So thanks, Pat, for adding my contact information. But, yeah.
Yep. You can find Kate on all the social media platforms. DM her, call her, whatever. There you go. Thank you, Pat.
Thanks.
Nice
Point,
job.
Pat.
Friday, I got the call from Teddy Spiegel.
Teddy.
Teddy Spiegel, Harbor 9 Golf is open at the Gloucester Crossing. What are you looking at? Is there something going on?
Tell Joey to get the kites away from his face.
Oh, okay. Is that Peter Rollins?
No, it's Pat.
All right. Thank you. I need these, though. Thank you.
She's a great guest.
She's a great guest. She's tremendous guest. Tremendous guest. Yes. Get the
I'll
kites.
never be back on, folks. It was very nice to see you all.
The kites. That was the
Caitlin out.
personal message from Pat in the background. Get the
And
kites.
this is what else you do. You clap.
No,
It's wonderful, Joseph.
Harbor 9 Golf is open at Gloucester Crossing.
I'm dying to see it. Your videos, pictures, it looked amazing. It looked exactly, this is what we need. We need a very similar.
Is that
like-
Drew Hill? Look at the comment from Drew Hill. Busting my balls. Where is it? Because I've only seen Gloucester Crossing 5 times. I didn't put the address. I didn't put the coordinates down.
But this reminds me of like a lounge. Like we being you, need a cigar lounge.
Oh, look at that. That's
It's-
the inside?
Yeah.
Dude, it's
That's
sexy.
sexy,
It's actually
yeah.
sexy.
Yeah.
It's actually sexy. It really is.
I love the leather chairs.
Yeah, the nailhead chairs. And there's 6 stalls. 5 of them are like, for four people stalls that can play. And then, others can kind of gather there and have a drink. And then they have one is the VIP room. And then you can have,
Ooh, what happens there?
You can, hey, they got the curtains too, Kate. So, I don't know what's going on there.
If you're there quite often, I'm gonna know exactly what's happening.
Yeah, get a little
Days with me are over.
get a little handy back there. You can rent it. It's great for a party for a bunch of guys or whatever. And then
Why not women?
Oh, women too.
It's 2024, Joey.
2024. Get with it. 13 seats at the bar. Teddy did the bourbon selection, and a bourbon guy. I'm not a crazy bourbon guy, but I'm a bourbon guy. Tremendous selection of bourbon. Really, really good. And you know who was there? Franklin, the food truck guy, five-star fresh
Oh,
food.
Ross.
Ross Franklin is there. He's not going to be there all the time, but he's getting their food program together.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So Harbor 9, Pat, if you could put up the link, www.harbor9golf.com, and put it in a comment, that'd be awesome.
I thought it was cool driving by there the other day. Like they have in the window all of these like posters with QR codes, and you can just scan the QR code to join a nighttime league or a morning
Oh, that's
league or
cool.
check out the menu. So you don't have to go in if you don't want to dip your foot in like that, but you can just drive by and sign up for things. It's a good way to do it, I think.
So we have to. I'm kind of trying to wait for McCarthy and Mike Rogers to be in Gloucester at the same time, and we're gonna go get that VIP. You guys can come too.
So like,
But there's a
gym.
golf out of everybody. They're the people that golf in our group. So I want to like.
You know, Chris isn't coming home forever.
He'll come. I don't know. I gotta talk to him. Has he commented? Is he around here? Let's see if he's.
That's it. McCarthy's out.
McCarthy out.
Archery range. I want an axe throwing thing.
Archery, axe throwing.
I haven't done that.
You know, if there's a stall next to it, you could like have the archery one, and then have the axe throwing one right there, and then you could just have a bachelor party where they just rotate through each different spot.
Where's the
Flame
strippers?
throwing stall.
Where's the strippers?
Where are the
Kate wants to
strippers?
know. They're at Mermaids and Manatees in St. Pete Beach. McCarthy's doing kids lessons there this summer. Yeah, put his number there. He'd do it. Kim Lufkin Williams. She says axe throwing is a lot of fun.
I've
Have
seen
you
it.
ever done
I
it?
haven't done it. It was one of those things where I thought about doing, as a work event, but then I left that job. So
There's a truck you can hire. They come out. They just did it at the Legion for a fundraiser for the Legion Riders over the summer. And this truck pulls up with a trailer. The thing opens up, and they've got all the wooden planks in there. They've got it was really cool. That was my first time actually doing it well, because they taught you how to do it and how to angle your arm. It's easier than you think. I mean, not to hit the bullseye, but to get it to stick.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's a lot of
It's all
fun.
on the wrist.
Yep.
I would be afraid that I'd be like, go back, and then I'd cut my neck off and I die.
So we got a question. The Spanx love to get. I think the Spanx live to get under my skin. There's an inquiring minds want to know: does Kate's cap is it fleece lined?
It is.
It is fleece
It
lined.
is fleece lined. It's North Face, so yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
I mean, I love my England Volkers hat. However,
There's only. I think. Okay, count
these
how
are
many.
amazing. These
Count how
are
many are left, because that's all we have left.
4.
No,
And
there's two underneath. So we have 5. We have.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's 2 inside the hats.
Oh, okay. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. If there's 2 there.
We have. I think we only have 8. We started with 50. I think we only have 8 of the fleece line caps. Kate, you want to do a testimonial of how warm they are?
They're very warm. I wish I owned one.
And soft.
Yeah, they are. This is North Face. This is Joey Face, and this is a little bit longer.
You can pull it down
Um,
over your ears better.
And the fleece might be warmer in here. It's not a fleece. It's like a
It's
fuzz.
like a plush.
Yeah.
But
Turtle
it's
fur.
Insane.
It's like the pajamas I wore yesterday.
Yeah, like velour. It's almost like a velour.
Yeah.
Speaking of velour. Oh wow,
Oh,
what a
yeah.
segue. I don't know. Oh, I don't think Pat loaded it up. She probably didn't load it up. But as you know, I'm for the last 5 years, I've been all about terry cloth.
Yep.
Kate will attest. I think
Too many.
13
You need
terry
to
cloth
stop.
shirts, polos, and I have 4 or 5 pairs of terry cloth shorts. I am in the process of producing navy blue terry cloth polos for the Gloucester apparel line. They should be in maybe in about a month, and I think that they're going to be. I think that, like, my goal is, as I've said before, I only produce things that I personally really want to wear, or I want to design it for me, and maybe that's actually a fault,
I
because
feel like we need more female stuff.
well, we're gonna next fall, because you have some. Don't tell anybody. You gotta keep it under the thing. Kate has some incredible ideas of female apparel.
You're
Yeah,
welcome, lady.
but they're more winter based, so we're gonna bring
I'll
those.
find summer things.
Yeah, well, we'll do that, because Kate has impeccable style.
I don't.
You do.
I want to.
You do.
I don't.
Everything that you share with people that we respect fashion-wise have always said I would wear them. Right?
Let's do it.
So you do. So you do. Anyway, where was it going? Oh, so the terry cloth polos being soon. But I saw something. It was Sergio Tacchini. I don't know if I said it right.
Yeah, what a name. That's like a
Remember?
blast from the past.
70s?
Yeah.
70s velour tracksuits.
Yep.
like all the like the Goombas in New York and New Jersey,
Yeah,
they're all wearing Sergio Tacchini
it's back.
velour tracksuits. And
So we've moved away from Peter Millar.
well, we got Peter Millar stuff coming too. Peter Millar, like golf appearance. But getting back to it, mob wife,
Great guess. There, that's right.
mob wife look is in right now.
Is it?
It
Would be a
is.
mob wife.
Mob wife, the mob wife look of like,
What is that look?
it's like, dramatic hair, dramatic lashes, dramatic makeup is and like the hair slicked back in the women and pulled back in a tight bun.
I failed.
Or
See, I
whatever.
don't have style.
You got stuff. Gorgeous.
There's nothing mobbish about what I'm wearing.
No, but what I'm saying is that so I'm predicting here. This is the point though where I'm trying to get to is I called the terry cloth phenomenon. I was ahead of the curve by about 5 years. And you're gonna make fun of me for talking about myself in the first person. But I think this summer, terry cloth. If you're a man or a woman and you haven't worn terry cloth in the summer, you're really missing out because it's so comfortable. It's light. It's kind of wicking. It's soft. And so what I'm saying is, I think that in a couple of years, that velour tracksuits are going to be hot again.
Oh, okay.
That's where I was going. I think really.
I wanted to look at your screen time because middle of the night he's like this.
Yeah.
See what he does for you folks. Where am I looking?
Wait, the camera's over here.
Appreciate
So going back to the terry cloth though, like I was a big fan of terry cloth shirts, like probably late 90s, early 2000s, and it kind of went away, but they were always awesome. So I know you're a big fan, but I, in the last 3 months, bought a terry cloth shirt at a place called Marine Layer, which is a brand that I love in Boston. They had a whole bunch of terry cloth shirts, so I think you're right. You're having those
probably
made.
$98.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
easily.
Because I've done.
Joey will sell them for 40.
No, because I've done searches. I consistently do searches for terry cloth polo shirts and stuff, and they're right around like $98 most places.
That's silly.
Cricket sells them. Do you have your phone? Do you do a search for Cricket terry cloth shirt?
Yeah.
All right. And it's not weird. It's not like it's like, I forget how you spell it, but it's not how you would think. But what's that, babe?
Is your iPad coming today, or are we gonna be good?
We'll make it.
We'll make it.
We'll make it.
We'll make it.
So there's that. Oh, Chris, you had a Sunday brunch at Mile Marker?
Oh yes, so this I think I haven't been on since New Year's. So on New Year's Day, D Noble had put together a reservation for like 14 people, and we went to Mile Marker. And they have the igloos outside, which are great. I've done that before, but now they have when you walk into the bridge deck off to the right, where they have that like row of the bench and all the tables. Well, they now have that all enwrapped in the whatever the plastic glass. So they call that the cave. So you've got this one long row, and you can fit about 14 people in there. It was such a great afternoon of brunch with a big group of people.
And those heaters, you're not cold at all.
We turned them off.
Yes.
It was getting so hot because you've also got the sun coming through the glass.
We need to plan something.
It was awesome. It was really good. And the food was great.
What's your brunch go-to? Is it like a sweet or is it a bacon eggs?
No, it's more like a bacon eggs, but they changed. I think they changed the menu a little bit. I used to go there for brunch, and I would always get this oyster wedge salad. Not a very brunchy item, but it was a wedge salad with a really really nice like Thousand Island like fattening dressing, but delicious, with some fried oysters on it. It was one of my favorite salads. I'm not sure if it's still on the menu or not, but.
What's your go-to when we go to the burrata salad?
Mile Marker?
Yeah.
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 Very good there.
Mine is the roast beef sandwich. Because Pat and Jimmy and I go there often. This time of year we'll go there, and Wheels makes an unbelievable roast beef sandwich with horseradish sauce, and it's like the horseradish is really strong, like your eyes water a little bit, and I love it.
The great thing about Mile Marker brunch too is, I think they're I think their brunch technically ends like on Sunday around 11 o'clock, and they switch over to the lunch menu. But even on their lunch menu, they still have like 5 brunchy items, like an egg thing. I don't remember what they all are. So you can go there after 11 throughout the day and still have brunch.
We went to Machaca the other night. Closed down here. Went to St. Peter's Club for a couple of drinks with the guys. I had to go offload a couple boats, and then we went to Machaca. Chimichanga. Off the
Chimichangas are good.
The chimichanga at Machaca, tremendous. And they have a tequila discussion and tasting coming up.
A tequila dinner. What's the date of that one? I think it's like February.
Is it the 7th?
I think it might be.
It's the 7th. It's a Wednesday night, right, Kate?
Yep.
So it's a tequila tasting. It's a 5-course meal, along with five courses of tequila as well. It's all over the Facebook page if you go to the Chocolate Gloucester. There's info about it. But I think we're going to try to get Joe and maybe Luis on next week, and we'll talk a little bit about tequila and about the dinner as well.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm looking forward to that.
So yeah, Jamie brought up Oak to Ember. Peter, I'm sure Peter and Jen are watching.
Oh, is that today?
I don't know what the schedule is, but Peter and Jen went last week, and
Peter and Jen Rollins?
yeah, and had an amazing review on Facebook.
Wow.
Yeah.
Might have to pop down there.
And
after this.
so Peter posted on Gloucester Things, which is a very snarky Facebook site. So I was waiting for some, this isn't Wendy's, comment, and because everyone kind of bitches. It's a joke.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Right.
it's snarky, and no one did. So it must have been really good.
Really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jamie, you can try Oak to Ember brunch in about an hour if you meet me over there after
What
this.
are you doing?
Yeah. All of us will go.
Well, we should probably confirm that it's.
I think it is. I think they said that was going to. Well, we should confirm it.
They started promoting it a couple of weeks ago, so I'd assume it started by now.
I would really think that. I don't know. Pat's not with us. What do you like?
Peter Rollins.
Let me see. I'll put this up. That is fucking great. Oh my god. Can you make this up?
65-inch TV.
Oh, this is in his living room? How do I get that to be big?
There you go.
All right. This is Peter Rollins. I think this is the pro move. Anybody that does
Stream
this,
it.
that streams it from their phone to the television set, it's a pro move. And Peter Rollins took a screenshot. Where's the camera? The camera's right there. This is where Peter is living right now with his wife, and this is the screenshot he took of yeah. So that's pretty epic, Peter. Thank you for sharing that with us, Peter. I'm gonna make that my new screensaver. I think.
That basically sums up the morning.
Actually, where's my phone? I want to show everybody my screensaver right now. This is my screensaver. Oh, so Peter Canavo, who just stopped by, just gave us the LOL. I wonder if he's watching it from Cafe Sicilia. Cafe Sicilia may have televisions. They should stream the show, seeing as we're right next door.
We had Cafe Sicilia cupcakes a few weeks ago for Connor and Mateo's birthday party. They were amazing. He is. He's watching it. I'd like a.
So this is my screensaver. In case anyone hasn't seen my screensaver.
It's pretty epic.
That is pretty epic.
Yeah, I'm weird.
She's the best.
You're welcome.
Keeps it interesting. That's for sure. Definitely keeps it interesting. My notes.
Since we're talking about restaurants and food and tequila, are there restaurant people watching? Because I would like to talk about my new favorite drink, which is Heineken Zero.
Oh.
Yeah.
Every restaurant, this like sober movement it's real.
There's a lot of people
And there's
doing
so many people doing dry January, and I think the restaurants have to embrace it like Florida. Every bar and restaurant that we went to in Florida had a mocktail menu or several options.
There's a lot in Gloucester that have mocktail menus.
Yes.
And when Pat gets back, Pat and I will try to compile lists of every restaurant in wherever around here that has special mocktail menus, because I'm seeing a lot of restaurants having.
But here's the thing with the mocktails: it's very sugary and it's different.
I
And I'm
see.
so tired of seltzer. Like soda water or lemon and lime.
How dare you?
Yeah. I literally drink 5 gallons a day of seltzer water, and I love it. But I don't even I'm not a beer drinker, but it's just something different. And non-alcoholic wine that's a top size had for when they were open was really good. I don't know.
So wait, what are you looking for in your ideal mocktail is what?
I like a very like a bubbly with a splash of fruit, something pretty too.
But not too sweet.
Like I don't want a seltzer water in like a cup. Like, give me a nice pretty wine glass, and but nothing too like
Why don't we
sugary
go talk to
sweet.
Zach and have Zach develop one for you, and we'll call it the Caitlin. So I know I feel very strongly that Zach would make.
Zach would do it.
Zach would do this.
But what? Yeah. So the run line has Heineken Zero.
Okay.
I was surprised at that. I went there to see Nicole.
So wait, you don't really. So you don't care about the mocktails because you really.
Let's make a mocktail.
Make a
I'm
mocktail.
sweating now with that thing on.
I wonder if our viewers could hear that in the back. How's it? By the way, okay, can we? Because we're streaming this from Xfinity Wi-Fi, city Wi-Fi.
Somebody would have told us.
Can someone tell us? We always like to hear, and please give me numbers from 1 to 10. Quality of the picture, quality of the audio, please. Thank you. I appreciate that. Peter Tarantino's with us. Let's see. Anybody else new that we need to say hi to?
Kate, have you tried any of the? There's a lot of like. Remember the days of non-alcoholic beer when it started with O'Doul's and it was just like sort of.
I had that when I was pregnant.
Yeah. Right, nothing that special.
Yeah.
There's so many good non-alcoholic beers now. You know, you get Athletic is the big one, but there's one that my friend Karen turned me on to called Partake, and they have a whole line of like IPAs, double IPA, and they are so good. I keep them in the house just like when I feel like having something like a beer, but I don't actually want a beer. They're really good. Partake.
Wait, can you get those locally?
I think you can now. I mean, I would check Liquor Locker for sure. They always seem to have a good selection of things.
Yeah. I'm really trying to find a wine that isn't tart and fruity and bubbly and sweet.
Yeah.
And I'm not a beer drinker, or when I drank, I wasn't really a beer drinker and a wine drinker. But again, I'm sick of having a seltzer. I want to feel like I'm having a drink sometimes, or that you're social or whatever.
Yeah.
Like last night, I couldn't wait, to like put the game on and have my Heineken Zero, because I felt like,
we need to find a place.
You watch a football game, you have a drink, you have like snacks, you don't really,
Patrick McNally says he had a mocktail, the only ever virgin Bloody Mary at the Crow's Nest. They were stunned. They were stunned when he ordered it.
They actually gave him money to drink it. They paid him.
I would have that because Bloody Marys, you don't really taste. Not that like you want to taste booze, but you don't know that there's alcohol in there when you're drinking a Bloody Mary because there's so many different flavors.
Right. Yeah, and that tomato juice is very strong.
So I want to know if Teddy is serving the bloodies at his Bloody Mary.
Oh, Teddy's got to be serving. He's got to be serving.
Best.
Wow, we're getting great numbers on the quality because I'm streaming from the iPad Pro that I bought, and we don't have 1,000 wires. We don't have any special mics, which that's just
from
the and it's all encompassed. Like the software, I can read the comments and everything without having 15 different. This is pretty amazing. I'm really happy about this. So this is going to be our new move. Audio is a bit quiet, but not bad. Well, you know what? If we turned off that, I bet you it's doing some sound canceling because of that.
Right.
Do you want me to move it back?
Audio processing.
I'll knock something down if I can.
Yeah, let's at this point let's.
Hi, Faye.
Oh, someone said, "Hi, Faye. How you doing, Faye?"
If you're getting a 9 audio Incivik, Incivic's a tough critic, so he's giving it an 8 to 9. It looks like that's pretty good.
That's pretty good for as compact of a all-in-one solution as we have, and going off of God knows what Wi-Fi that they're providing here. That is amazing. The sun was on the glass last week and caused a cloudy background. This week is perfect. Oh, I love this.
Don't drop your phone, Mike.
Mike Rogers, don't drive. Well, you never know what's going on underneath the water there, Mike.
Nobody in Gloucester knows what the weather is because Donna Rogers has been absent for so long.
Donna.
Donna.
Do you know what Donna texted me the other day, Joe and I?
What did she text us? I don't remember what you
What's the date of Fiesta? And I said, do you even live in Gloucester? What's the date of Fiesta, Chris?
It's the last weekend, but I had to confirm that. So I'm a loser too, like whoever
You're
texted you, because I actually had to text TJ because I was trying to confirm a weekend of planning something. So I had to confirm.
So I'm gonna give you.
I am just messing.
I'm gonna give you how you know every year. It's the Sunday of Fiesta has to fall in June.
Okay.
So if the weekend splits and the Sunday would be on July 1st, it's the week.
Okay.
Isn't that what
It's the
happened
week
this
before.
past Fiesta?
They changed it one Fiesta for some reason, but I think they've gone back.
Remember the year we didn't have Fiesta, the 2 years, 2020 and 21?
Oh wow, that's so
That's
weird
so
to think
sad.
of. Yeah, no, that'll never happen again.
Nope.
Never
We
happen.
ain't falling for that shit again.
Knock on wood.
Do not fall for that shit again.
I don't know if this is real, but
You're sitting on
I love this guy.
Pat wrote this in the show notes. We would like to thank Ethan Foreman for coming in to interview Pat and I. I haven't seen the article in the Gloucester Times yet. I'll put this down. But well, that's all right. And we have. I don't know tell me if you think that we would get in trouble for this. If we put a camera out and rated people parking. Because it is absolutely.
You know what's the first thing I thought of? And I had parallel park in front of you two, and I was like, oh shit. Like I would never, ever, ever parallel park in front of Lone Gull. I would just keep going. Like when I like frequent the Lone Gull, I think when I lived here when I was much younger, I wouldn't do it.
Well,
I mean, I can parallel park on this side, but not on my left side.
oh, is that a
I
thing?
can, but it's all up
No,
here,
you're
and then I
right.
start to sweat, and I'm like, and it's not that I'm afraid
have
of
the
like when
camera.
you're. I'm not. Well, this was years ago,
Oh, okay.
before I had the camera, but I wasn't worried about not parking it. Like you can always get in, but it's the people watching you and I judge.
Yeah.
And then I think to myself, and I'm like, oh my god, that person can't. I'm like, even don't, because that's what you're afraid of. People judging you how you're parking.
But it's amazing how many people in a tight spot coming down the street, and this is the narrowest
This
part
is
of
where
Main
it
Street.
gets messy.
And how many people like are so afraid they're gonna miss the spot, they pull in frontwards.
I do that all the
And
time.
there's no way.
Yes,
that
there is.
There's
Yes,
no.
I
There's
do it all the time.
no way.
Like when you're parked in your space and you're only going to have a total of this much space in the front and back, like there's no way you're nosing it.
No
But
way.
you parallel park when you don't have to. If there's like 4 spots open, you will still go to the first car and then parallel park.
It's a power
I'm
move.
just like, pull right in. Pull right in.
It's a female male.
I have a question related to parking. Like Jamie insists that only good parkers back into parking spaces.
It's true. Come on. It's true.
Is it true?
It's a power move. Yeah, because when you
I like backing into this space.
To me, I mean, there are some situations where backing in makes sense.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of other situations where backing in is just disrespectful.
it's showing up.
It's showing off. It's holding up traffic. People have to get somewhere. We can't wait
I
for some
can't wait to
bozo
find you in
to.
the parking lot.
Well, I can generally do it on the first take, and I think that's part of the thing.
Yeah, you're a decent, especially with your old truck that was ginormous.
Thank you, Kim Lufkin Williams. You cannot, and caps, she used caps, parallel park correctly by pulling in forward. Parallel parking is one thing I can do well.
Well, technically, it's not parallel parking if you pull in forward. It's just a different way of doing it.
Our friend,
And I do it well, Kim.
our friend Faye from Shore Nutrition asked if we're going to be open today. We are going to be open today, but have we decided, are we going to go down to Oak Tampa for brunch? I'm in.
Jamie, can you do the research and find out if Oak
Oh,
Town is
that's
open
limit.
for
I grabbed
brunch?
my phone for that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because we may take
Take
a
a
little
detour.
take a little bit of a detour. Oh, by the way, the shack I immediately sell out of this. Every time I get the shackets in, I sell out of them. I have 2 shackets available for purchase, an extra large, and again, this is one of my trends that I think is really cool. The nice, you can easily move snap buttons, Thirsty Seagull logo right there. I have an extra large and I have a medium. The medium is, I don't know.
So it says it's debuting. This was last week, but it doesn't say like, oh, every Sunday 10 to 2.
I believe it's.
And they haven't posted all week about it, and they even posted about the weekend. So I don't know what they do.
Michael Ansovic with a comment about. See, he's the voice of reason here. Michael Ansovic, the voice of reason. Backing in is a lot safer to pull out, so you can see through. Do the hard work up front, then easy to pull out, just like a boat.
Hard work. Backing in or pulling in, none of it's hard work. Just driving.
I'm with Mike Ansovic. I'm on Team Ansovic right here. I think that. So listen, if you share the podcast, who's that?
I don't know, but he waved. He was nice.
Nice guy. There's a whole scene at Cafe Sicilia. There's the same people. It's like it's so wild to be here for 1 week. You see like the same people, the same times. And I'm the same way at Castaways. The morning, 8 a.m.
Yep.
We go to Castaways, coffee, and see the guys. But Cafe Sicilia has their crew, and so I found this cookie at Cafe Sicilia. I never really had them before, but they're kind of like dry, a little bit dry, which with a coffee is great.
Yep.
With slivers of almonds on them, and then they have them dipped in chocolate and then not dipped in chocolate. And they're not big, and I limit myself to one, but it's been breaking my 11, fast until 11. I've been getting them
10 to 2 every Sunday.
Oak to Ember is open for brunch 10 to 2. All right,
Let's go.
We're going today. We're gonna after we wrap this up. How much battery do we have? 14% left of the battery. We're good. Yeah.
10 minutes.
Wait, speaking of cookies, and somebody had posted this, and we don't have to take it. Best thing you ate this week.
All right.
I have been, since we were in Florida, our friend Ann made chocolate chip cookies, and it's not something I eat. Like, I don't look for chocolate chip cookies. I don't make them at home very seldomly. I've been craving a chocolate chip cookie since Ann made them. Kim, who is our director of operations at Anglo Bookers, she's in our Beverly shop, made these chocolate chip cookies topped with sea salt.
Oh, yeah.
Forget it.
But where is the best chocolate chip cookie in Gloucester?
Oh, I don't know. We might have to do.
I might have to make them, and I don't want to make them because I fear that it won't satisfy my chocolate chip cookie craving.
My problem with chocolate chip cookies is if I get started, it's a really slippery slope. Like sweets, and we have a ton of different kind of chips and nachos in our house right now, and it's a problem.
You go into a zone.
Sweets guy too.
I go in a zone.
Yeah.
I try to not have too many around because once you start,
Yeah.
with a chocolate chip cookie, do you like them crunchy
No.
or do you like them soft?
Has to be soft.
Soft.
Yep.
Right?
No
Has
doubt.
to be.
Yeah.
And those cookies that Kim made were insane. And I have
And
the website. Ann's were good, but what Kim made, director of operations for Anglo
Oh,
Bookers, with the sea salt on top.
Yeah.
But I don't. My fear is if I make them, we'll eat them all.
We will.
So just give me one. Where do I get a chocolate chip cookie? That's
All right. Did we go to okay, Rhea? Oh, that's right. Rhea, the pizza truck. They make chocolate chip cookies in the pizza truck. Peter Ross. Good.
Welcome to Gloucester. He owns Gloucester.
He does.
You're just gonna find him a house.
Chocolate chip. Patrick McNally. Oh my God, this is gonna happen. Put Pat McNally's comment on the screen. Chocolate chip cookie challenge
I'll be a judge.
at the 44.
I don't know.
Studio
We're gonna have to do it
44.
in the summer and do it on the sidewalk.
I know. How many people could we have in it? No, that is going to be a script.
That's a great idea.
We are going to have it. We're going to have a chocolate chip cookie challenge, and we're going to take all comers. Like it's not going to be just relegated to. Actually, maybe that would be a good one for the St. Peter's Club, because we're going to do a chowder challenge. I got to talk to Anthony Saputo, but we got to have a chocolate chip cookie challenge.
That's a great idea.
It would be epic.
Yep.
In the summer, in the winter, right over there, and because every entrant bring 100 chocolate chip cookies because that's not too much of a like financial burden.
Right.
And you pay X amount of dollars in a donation to the club, and that goes to the scholarship fund. And oh my God, epic.
Yeah, Sandpiper used to be in Gloucester. They had great cookies. Yeah, we used to take the Madeline and the girls and Connor.
Yeah.
Then we get the chocolate. Madeline was famous for getting the chocolate, right?
Madeline's still, she's a teenager and still has a problem eating food without getting it all over her face. She'll kill if she doesn't watch this. So, but if she would absolutely murder me if I said that publicly, because teens right now,
Yeah.
But it's bananas to me. Wayne Moulton gives it a 10. Meat and Sweets chocolate chip cookies. They do. Oh yeah, Kim Lufkin Williams.
So at dinner last night, I had dinner at a colleague friend's house, and she made these oatmeal. I'm like, why?
Why ruin
wasting
a cookie?
raisins?
Right.
They were the best oatmeal raisins.
Yeah,
And she didn't make them. The dough was from.
I love when people stop. I love
The
it.
dough was from Russell Orchards.
Oh yeah.
And it was.
What do you mean they
sell the dough. I guess she went like towards the end of the season. And I learned also that you can keep apples at 32 degrees, and that's like how you keep them fresh.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
We had some fun conversations.
There you go.
I'm dying.
I am remiss that Peter Canavo, I missed a comment. He said, I'm over at Coffee Sicily for my coffee. Would you guys like any pastries?
Oh.
And we fucking
I like
missed
your
it.
coffee.
We blew
And he
that.
already left.
We
Damn it.
missed it. We missed the comment. I'm like, I am bummed out about that.
You should just assume yes. every
Yeah,
time.
yeah. Hey, listen to me right now. If we're taping here and you stop by, you go to Cafe Sicilia, Castaways, wherever, you don't have to type a comment. You just say, we would love. We always love. And listen, if you own a business, there's the low battery mode notice we just got. All right, we got to wrap this up soon. If you're a downtown restaurant, if you're a downtown bakery, and you want to, while we're taping, you want to drop off stuff.
You got about 3 minutes to bring me a chocolate chip
Yeah,
cookie.
you don't have to ask. Just assume that's a yes. That's going to be a yes dog.
Yes,
So
that's your new hat. Yes, dog.
Well, you know where that comes from. Randy on America's Got No Talent. American Idol.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a no for me, dog. So there's that. All right. Thank you guys for joining us, Chris. Thanks for waking up this morning.
Yeah.
Kate, I know you enjoy your time hanging out at the house.
Well, now I'm up at I was up at 6,
Yeah.
wide awake, ready to go.
Sobriety.
Fucking amazing, friends.
Let's go.
84 days.
What's the name of that thing that some people do? 90 and Me or something? What is it called?
No, they're doing sober 90, dry January. Then there's 75 hard, which a lot of people are doing.
75 hard.
Oh, good lord. Yeah, so it's like you have to work out 75 days in a row. You have to not drink 75 days in a row. You have to read for a half hour. You have to do 30 minutes of outdoor
Wow,
in 75 days. And if you make it to day 30 and you miss, and you have to start all over again.
Oh.
But there's a 75-day, I forget, it's not hard, it's not easy, it's soft or something, where it's a little bit less intense.
Yeah, a little more forgiving. All right, so there's that. All right, we're going to wrap this up. We're going to head down to Oak to Ember.
Was there a prize today? Pat wants to know. I have all the shares from her, but I don't think we talked about it. You got a shacket?
No. No. I'll come up with a prize. Let me see. What can I give? See, I don't like doing the prize because then I feel like no one's going to.
You have this, babe?
Yeah. I feel like no one's going to come and buy anything and they're just going to wait for
You got a
things.
sticker.
Oh.
Your new sticker.
Okay. That's just two. That's not enough for the prize. Hold on.
Ornament of
Hold on.
Pat.
I got a big prize.
Pat says an
I got a
ornament.
big prize. It's even wrapped in a bow.
Oh, a magazine, friends.
Oh.
No.
It's your lucky day.
We do have those. Let me see.
Amen.
But Kate will sign it, the signed copy.
One day I will be famous
You're famous already, babes.
because I'm married to you, Joey.
All right. Here we go. Here's a
Only fame
prize.
I have.
This is going to be a prize.
And an ornament of Pat's. I'm gonna go.
What? No, those are $35.
She texted that, honey.
Are you
It says
sure?
Ornament of Pat. From
Jesus,
Pat.
$35 ornament.
Guys,
Pat.
$25 hat or a $35. Wait, no, the sun catches. Okay, and I think they're $25.
I don't
Pat,
know.
correct me. How much are they?
But
Pat?
they're not any shares. We're not sharing anything because nobody shared.
Oh, a lot of people share it. I've been watching.
7.
That's it?
Shame on you people.
Only 7 shares?
Oh,
Well, no,
wow.
we have to get to 15 shares. I'm going to give you 3 minutes. We have to get to 15 shares. You get a 25. This particular hat. You're not picking any hat. This particular hat and this hat right here. You get the USA, or you get or you get the Velcro patch, or one of Pat's ornaments. Jesus, this is a very. And there's a bunch you can pick from. Here's for one of the Rocklet ones, but she also has Man at the Wheel, Snowy Owl, a Monarch, and the Scooter Ardell, and a Cardinal. Her Cardinal stuff is very popular. So Pat, tell me when we reach. Tell me when we.
I have them right
You have what? All the
here.
shares?
She has
No,
to
we
go
have
at
to
10.
get. Yeah, but what? Oh, she has to leave.
Yes.
Well, if we don't get 15 shares, we're not giving away this.
We only have
We're not
7.
giving
Now
away.
we have-
We're not giving away the $50 worth of stuff if we don't have enough shares.
Thank you, Wayne. Thank you so much.
What did Wayne say?
I don't know. He just said poor Kate.
Oh
I'll take a power tea. We got football to watch.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Love
You
that.
love my hat.
Uh,
Just kidding, Leah.
your mail lady Leah Doyle is our mail lady when Wayne's not
Oh,
there.
Leah.
Hey, Wayne, I hope that Wayne shares all the tips that we give him with you, Leah. He's probably.
So Wayne, I have a funny story. Before we became very friendly with Wayne, I had Connor was young, but anyway, knock on the door. I'm in the shower. Connor's like, Mom, the mailman's at the door, and I'm like, okay, buddy. Like, thought he was joking. He's like, no, Mom, he's still here. And I'm in the shower. I come out. I have my bathrobe on. Hair is wet. Towel in my hair. Wayne's at our door.
That should be against
No.
protocol.
And here's why.
The
Because
code.
Yeah.
the dress I borrowed from Anne, I shipped back to Naples for like $60.
Oh yeah.
And she never retrieved it, so it got shipped back to me, and I had to pay for that shipping. So that's why he waited for me to hand him the money for the shipping. Thanks, Anne.
What a great guy.
But it was funny because I was like, oh, I thought Connor was joking.
So we need.
Meanwhile, Wayne's outside.
All right. I'll lower it to 10. So we need one more share. We need one more person to share it.
So wait, Julie, can you go up?
We only
Somebody
have
else did.
6% battery
Wait,
left.
we have anything?
Oh my God,
under-
we have 6%
6%.
battery.
anything
Share
under
it.
Julie?
We need one person
Julie,
to share.
Jamie.
One-
We need one more.
We need one more share and type share and we'll pick it. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm going 15 seconds and then I'm shutting it down and we won't give away the prizes. And
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
All right, we're gonna. Another one, Ellen Nixon.
All right.
I'm counting down to 15, and if it doesn't show up, 10, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Pat, you can hang up.
4,
I got you. bro.
3, 2, 1.
Done. All right, so we've got.
You have to know the numbers next to it though.
I don't.
No.
Can
So
you,
Pat's gonna do
Where's
this
your
and
pen?
text it to you.
oh shit! I'm sweating.
Mike Orlando, another one. All right, Pat, do you have the list? Hold on, I'm bringing Pat on. I gotta bring Pat on.
Looks like the Blair Witch Project.
Pat, you got the list?
I do. I have to add Mike Orlando. That makes 14.
All right, that's all right. So listen, I'm gonna be here. We're going for 1 hour. We're gonna be gone from. I'll be back at the studio at 11 o'clock. You can pick up your prizes today, and hopefully you buy something
And
too.
everybody that gets a prize also gets an extra prize.
So you're gonna say hat or you're gonna say ornament, and you have to come down today to the shop. We'll be here we're gonna say 11 to 3 today. We'll be manning the
Yeah,
shop.
we got football on. tonight.
5.
Oh, okay, 5%. All right. I gotta pick this,
You
right?
gotta get your phone out.
I hit my phone out. And what's the
I
top?
have 14.
14, 1 to 14. Okay, well, we better go quick here. Gotta go quick before it dies on us.
And if it's 1 through 10, I'll tell you. Oh wait, Pat's on.
Okay, here we go. 1 to 14. Oh, what the f-
Jesus, Joey.
Oh,
my
no.
God, the
it's gonna.
stress.
It is stressful. Here we go.
I can't
Number
see it.
13.
I
13.
think that was
Mike Rogers.
Mike
Mikey!
Rogers. Number 8.
Number 8. Julie Shoebridge.
Julie
Yay!
Schubert. All right.
They're very lucky.
You have to come today between 11 and 3 o'clock here at the studio to pick up your prize. I have to shut this down so it'll save. Oh, wait. They have to tell us what prize they want. First one to reply, hat or ornament. Quick. Ornament for Julie. Mike gets the hat. All right. I'll see
Love
you.
you.
Guys, thanks for coming. Thanks for being part of the show. We'll see you. We're going to Oak Timber. Come join us. We'll see you.